Now a couple takeaways from the final roster cuts, this CBS Sports. And theirs is that KhaDarel Hodge was cut from the team we mentioned, claimed by the Lions. KhaDarel Hodge also went to Twitter to thank the Browns in Cleveland. So let's take a look at that. And certainly a lot of fun and classy move by Hodge when the Browns let him go. You knew somebody was going to pick him up. He's a pretty talented wide receiver, and he is a really, really good special teams player. So I'm glad KhaDarel Hodge didn't last out there long. I think some Browns fans were disappointed that he wasn't coming back on the practice squad. I didn't think that was going to happen, and I was pretty certain that was one guy that was going to get claimed.
Yeah, and again, good for KhaDarel Hodge. Obviously, you want him to get to a good spot. He was a really, really good player here. Just, did everything the right way. Wasn't a hassle, wasn't a distraction, went about his business. And I think you can say that about any player that really does a great job on special teams. I think that when you look at a guy on like KhaDarel Hodge, who's a wide receiver, really did his work on special teams, I think you can just tell that the guys who excel in special teams are the guys who do it right, the guys who work hard, the guys who are there for their teammates. And KhaDarel Hodge was that. And also KhaDarel Hodge, again, made big reception after big reception for the Browns last year. I think every pass he caught was for a first down. So made big plays. Baker Mayfield, he had a really, really good connection. Just a very solid, reliable guy. I think the Browns obviously had to go in the more youthful direction because they really like Anthony Schwartz. They love his Olympic caliber speed. I mean, it could honestly be the fastest player in the NFL, maybe close to Tyreek Hill. And they want to see what that entails, what that can bring to the Browns. So given that, I knew that KhaDarel Hodge probably wasn't going to make this roster. I was still shocked that he didn't. I thought maybe they could find a way to keep a lesser number of offensive linemen or even a lesser number of running backs or whatever the case. But again, Demetric Felton, Anthony Schwartz, that's the reason KhaDarel Hodge isn't on this roster. But he goes back to a John Dorsey team. Detroit Lions, obviously John Dorsey in that front office over there. John Dorsey picks him up. John Dorsey picks up Austin Seibert for the Lions. So we'll see how that works out. It didn't necessarily work out well for Seibert in Cleveland, but certainly KhaDarel Hodge had a really nice impact here for the Cleveland Browns.